Sunday, the 15th of April 2018, 12:40 p.m. Press release, MetService Dynamic Weather Ahead. The 15th of April 18. Wind, rain, thunder, hail, snow. We had it all last week. In the country infamous for 4 seasons in one day, the last week was a significant one weather-wise, the effects of which were experienced across the entire country. Significant strong winds affected many parts, particularly the Auckland region. Heavy rain fell across much of the country, and the first snowfall warnings of the year were issued with a generous dumping over the South Island. The week ahead certainly presents some dynamic weather. Series of front spring periods of rain and gusty winds to much of the country tonight into tomorrow, with showery conditions lingering in behind. We are currently in quite a dynamic setup, said MetService meteorologist Tui McInnes, continuing that an active frontal system will bring some good bursts of rain and wind from today into Monday. McInnes added, while not as significant as last week's storm, there is still risk of severe weather, with watches and warnings in place. Current severe weather threats cover much of the country, with heavy rain warnings affecting western areas from Fiordland to Nelson, also Taranaki, and strong wind watches in southern and western parts of the South Island. Moderate to high thunderstorm risks add to the mix. The active nature of the front means that many locations are well placed to bear the brunt of possible thunderstorms, said McInnes. The areas at risk include the west coast up through Nelson, western areas of the North Island and further east into Bay of Plenty and Coromandel, continued McInnes, adding that Auckland, where much of the current concern is the risk of thunderstorms, brings the threat of squally showers during the morning, which could result in some brief heavy rain and gusty winds. In behind these fronts, southwesterly winds set in over the country, producing showery conditions. This is a very typical situation following a front, with showery conditions establishing in western and southern areas. We're certainly heading towards winter now. After a blistering summer, temperatures are cooling down, said McInnes. Time to light up the fireplace, turn on the electric blanket, and boil the jug for a nice hot cuppa. Copyright Scoop Media.